What's up, y'all? It's your girl Isha, and I'm back with another video in this mother. And I hope you in this mother, because if you in this mother, I'm in this mother, and we in this motherfucker together. So today, I am going to be doing a story time about this dude. I met him about a year ago, around May 19-ish, when I started my second job at Bath & Body Works. And it was just all terrible from the first time I met him to, like, seeing him again, and I want to say around like February or March. It was just all around terrible. So I'm going to talk about my bad experience and my bad second run-in with this man. Again, prayerfully, I don't ever in my life have to lay hands, like not lay hands, but lay eyes on this man ever again. Okay, so when I met this guy, I'm going to try to move that out, but so when I met this guy, mind you, we're not going to say his real name. I don't even know the man's real name. He just go, you know what? I don't even care, because people probably don't even know him, but he goes by Zoe. I don't know his real name. He never told me his real name. So I was at work, because I worked in the mall at the Bath & Body Works. On my way back home from work, got to the bus stop, actually stopped at the bus stop. He came up to me. He was asking me a question. He was like, do you have a boyfriend? I was like, no. He was like, I was hesitant to talk to you because it looked like you had a boyfriend. And I was like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. And we got to talking and everything like that. And he asked me, he was like, do you want to go back inside for a few minutes, get something to eat? My job was living with my mom at the time, and my mom is so, like, she's very overprotective. So she was hitting my phone, like, every, I want to say 5 minutes, just to make sure that I was okay, because I had got off around like 3-ish and didn't get home till like I want to say like 5 or 6 something. Yeah, that's when I got back home. And so we went in and we went up to the hibachi place to get something to eat. He got me something to eat, something to drink, and everything like that. The whole time we were talking, like, kind of getting to know each other and everything like that. So I'm like, this dude is cool. You know, his vibes are, you know, straight. And he did at first. He had good vibes at first. Then he went to the bathroom. He was like, he started doing weird things. He was like, stick your tongue out. And he was like, you got a fat ass tongue and stuff like that. And all I could do was just like, you know what I'm saying, just smiling, like fake laugh, because at this point, now you've made me uncomfortable. So now it's like, okay, now I don't want to talk to you no more, because we were fine. Like, we were doing okay, talking, getting to know each other, know each other's favorite colors, favorite foods, if we wanted families, if we wanted to get married. And then we just met and you automatically had to jump to something sexual. Okay, so we were still talking, and then we were walking and getting ready to leave, and he got to ask me questions about, like, if I have sex, and if I'm a virgin, do I masturbate and stuff, like, just personal questions that I felt like I didn't have to answer, but I did answer. And so before we left out of the mall, we got to the door, and he had his phone up, and he told me to hold his phone. Y'all, I'm not even capping when I say this. This man told me to stick my tongue out, literally, and he tried to stick his fingers down my throat, and I told him to stop. And he was like, why? And then he gonna say, if you gotta throw up on the floor. And I'm like, no, bro, you're making me uncomfortable. Like, why would you stick your finger inside of my mouth? That doesn't even make sense. It's nasty and disgusting. Like, he's telling me to hold the phone. Like, I'm thinking he's about to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we about to take a picture with each other or something. This man tries to stick his finger down my fucking throat. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're a weird-ass man. So I was comfortable up until that point, because, like I just said, I thought that we were going to take a picture. I didn't expect him to stick his finger inside of my mouth. Like, I thought he was telling me to, like a pose, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like he gonna get behind me, and I'm thinking he wants me to pose for a picture, but no, that was not the case. And I'm telling him, like, you're making me uncomfortable. He's talking about some how, and I said, because you just stuck your finger down my throat. Like, don't do that. Like, I'm not on that. And he was like, and by that time we had got on the bus, rode downtown, and we were still talking. And this is how I kind of knew that he was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do me. Because he was like, why you can't come to my house put on some sexy panties and let me just rub on your booty. If we're getting to know each other, you're not going to be touching me sexual in no way, shape, or form. I just met you. You can have herpes. You can have HIV. You can have AIDS. You can have a uncured STD or anything like that. I'm very cautious. Now, I don't play like that. And then it's about the simple fact that he was like, he had my number. We had a code. Because I told him, I said, if you call me, you have to let me know it's you. Text me first and let me know it's you. Because if you call me, I'm not going to answer because I don't answer numbers that I don't recognize. And he was like, okay, cool. We can have a code. Well, so when I text you the code, you'll know that it's me. So the code was Cherry. Okay, cool. So I got home that day. And I'm kids all not that I waited that whole day for him to call me. He never did. The next day went by. We were supposed to see each other at the bus stop. I went with my mom because my mom had to take care of some business. Still waited for that man to call me. Got to the bus station, waited to see him. He was never there. 2 more days go by. Didn't hear nothing from this man at all. Months and months and months and months started to go by. My birthday even passed by. Still didn't hear nothing from this man. Then January 2024 comes, right? A month later, I did this to myself. And I'm saying because I had met this dude and he was so genuine. And I tell y'all, I was having the most horrific day. Like, my day was so bad. And he came and we talked. We didn't get to exchange numbers, but he was so genuine that he stuck with me for like a couple of days. And every time I went to the bus station, I would hope that I could see him again, but he was never there. So one day, my dad was going to come get me from work. But because I wanted to see if the dude that had came up to me, mind you, this is not the same dude. We're going to call him Jay. So I went, when I got off of work, I was supposed to get a ride home, but I told my dad I was going to catch the bus so that I could go to the bus station and see if Jay was there. Okay, so I went to the bus station, looking around, don't see him. I automatically I seen Zoe, and he was looking at me, and I was trying to avoid eye contact with him, so I was looking at my phone the whole time. So I was trying to avoid eye contact with him. He comes up to me, and he was like, "You used to work at the mall?" I was like, "Yeah." He pulls up this video of him sticking his finger down my throat. Like, I said, okay. And he was like, he comes about something. Yeah, I bust nuts to this video like every day. I bust nuts all over the wall and stuff like that. Like, a person that you just see after months and months, that's not how you approach them. That's not how you approach them. Like, if he would have been like, oh yeah, you used to work at the mall. Do you remember me? My name is so-so and so-and-so. That would have been cool. But his approach was wrong. Now, like I said, I'm going to say this again. I did not know that he was going to stick his finger inside of my mouth. I thought that we were taking a picture and he wanted me to pose with my tongue out. Literally, I didn't think in no way, shape, or form that he would have done that. So, I tell this man, mind you, I don't want to talk to this man. You stood me up. You not getting a second chance. So, I told him, he was like, what you finna do? I said, I'm finna go home. Then I told him I'm talking to somebody. It really wasn't talking to nobody. But I was told him that just so he could leave me alone because I didn't want to talk to him. And he was like, so what? What that mean? Why you riding the bus? Where young man at? And I was just like, you know what? And he was like, you don't want to come sit down and go get some lunch? Like, no, I don't want to do shit with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to go nowhere with you. I don't want to conversate with you. I don't want to have a conversation with you at all because you made me uncomfortable. And then you stood me up. So he was like, let me get your number. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to be nice and I'm going to give him my number. Okay, I get home. I'm sitting outside. He calls me. And I sat outside for an hour while it was cold before I even went back in the house. When we talked The whole time, I kid you not, the whole time that I was on the phone with this man tried to get me to do something sexual for him. He kept trying to calm me into it, and the whole hour that we was on the phone, I told this man no for a whole hour. And it shouldn't have went that long, but I'm too nice to people. I tried to be nice, and he didn't take no for an answer. So mind y'all, he was like, you gonna date this dude, you gonna get hurt. You gonna get your heart broke. He gonna hurt you. You gonna make this dude wait 6 or 7 months before you had sex with him. Because you a virgin, you're not having sex with nobody. He was like, if you be with this dude, I'm not gonna hate on that. That's you. You could do that. Be cool. But before you be with this dude, you gonna have to give me some head first. Bitch, what? I'm sorry. Come again? I'll let you be with this dude, but you gotta give me some head first. Huh? I didn't hear that. You said what? I gotta do what? Oh. Click. Like, dude. I kid y'all not. This man, while I was on the phone with this man, he kept saying it. And I kept saying no. I told him, like, you're making me uncomfortable. Can we talk about something else? I tried to change the topic 3 different times and he refused. Then he tried to call me arrogant. I never in my life thought of myself to be higher than anybody else. I'm humble. And if y'all don't know what arrogant means, I'll put it right here. But he was like, y'all females kill me with that arrogant shit. I'm not arrogant, and I'm not every other female. I'm not about to fall into no shit. Like, you think I'm an easy bitch, and I'm not. You trying to basically have sex with me, but you trying to make it, how do I say this? You trying to basically have sex with me, but you're trying to say it in a way that you're not. But you already put yourself out there when you said, I want some head from you. That was a wrong move because I don't know you. You can't tell me your name. You can't tell me who your family is. You can't tell me. You can't even tell me what my name is. You can't tell me what my name is. You can't tell me what my favorite color is. You can't tell me what size shirt I wear. You can't tell me what size shoe I wear. You can't tell me what I like to do on the weekends. You can't tell me where I be at. You can't tell me where I work at. You can't tell me who my family members are. You can't tell me who I be around. You cannot tell me anything about me. This man tried to say that we have a friendship. We don't have a friendship. You're barely even an associate because I don't know you. We haven't talked in a whole year. And then you come back and then try to say we have a friendship. We don't have a friendship. And I let him know that too. I said we don't have a friendship because I don't know you. We haven't talked. So if we haven't talked, and you don't know anything about me, and I don't even know your first name, how do we have a friendship in any way, shape, or form? We don't, baby. I'm sorry to tell you that. But we don't have a friendship. He said, he was like, I thought when you see me that you was going to be all over me. Fuck you. Be all over you? Bitch, you stood me up. Fuck you. That's how I feel. Like 56 minutes go by. We were talking, and like I said, I was on the phone telling this man how uncomfortable I was, trying to change the subject. Tried to change the subject. Then he tried to use the Lord's word against me. He said, you don't think Mary was giving head? God is about to strike you down for saying, like, how do you try to use the Lord's word against me? Like, that's not convincing me. In no way, shape, or form are you going to convince me to do that, to do anything sexual to you in any way, shape, or form. Man, I wouldn't touch you if you was the last dude on earth, to be honest. He one of them dudes who couldn't take no for an answer. So he was like, are you going to do it? Yes or no? I said, I guess. which means I didn't say yes, I didn't say no, I said, oh, I guess, which my I guess means no. So he was like, well, I'm going to get a room at your job Sunday, and I want to see you there. Sunday comes around, you know what I did? I stood that bitch up. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make you feel like that we got a connection. I'm gonna make you feel like that I'm en route with what you got going on. But that day, when that day comes, and you call me, or I'm supposed to call you, baby, you're not gonna get nothing from me. You know what I did? I went to the hair store and got hair. And he called me. He did. And I didn't answer. Then he called me the next day, and I didn't answer. Then he called me again the same day, and I didn't answer. Because you're not worth my time. You're trying to have sex with me and do sexual things with me. I don't want to be touched. Especially by nobody like you. I would never throw myself out for a man like that. It's about the simple fact that dudes can't take rejection. And I had to sit on the phone with you for an hour telling you no, and you still didn't get the hint. And you tried to call me arrogant because I wouldn't let you touch me. It's weird. I don't like those type of dudes. Like, I'm nice. Like, if a man holds a door open for me in any way, shape, or form, I will say thank you. Because it's rude not to. That's just me. Like, cause the dude ain't have to hold the door open for me. I could have just went in without saying thank you. But I said thank you because he didn't have to open the door for me. So it's just me being polite. I'm always polite. I'm well-mannered. My mom taught me right from wrong. I say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir, to everybody. It's just in me. I don't do it on purpose. I just be like, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I say it to everybody. Now, everybody that's older than me, I say it too. I respect my elders unless you disrespecting me. I don't care how old you are. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not gonna disrespect me and then limit how I disrespect you. That's out of the conversation. But for me, I feel like I've tried everything. Dating websites. I tried Facebook dating. I tried talking to people that talk to me. It just don't work. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I think it's something wrong with me too, because I lose interest so fast and I don't be trying to. But if you talking sexual to me when we just met, that's one of my biggest turnoffs and one of my biggest red flags. You cannot do that to me at all. Like, you cannot. Like, we could talk about things besides sex and sexual things. Like, that's a huge turnoff for me. Like, I don't know why, but I just don't like that. I just don't like that. And it's not because I've never had sex before and that I'm still a virgin. It's just because that doesn't sound like a interesting conversation to me. Like, it doesn't. My ideal date would be like going to the fair, or like just going to the movies, going to a restaurant somewhere, and then like hanging out afterwards. Like, say we could go watch movies at your house or my house, but don't think that we're doing anything, because we're not. Like, a guy, for me, just be yourself. Don't try too hard. Don't push too much. I like dudes that are nice, genuine, very respectful. I don't care how you look, come as you are. Because look at me. I don't have no high standards. I don't have no high standards. But I will let you know when you're making me uncomfortable. That's just me. But since then, I haven't seen that dude. And I changed my phone number. So, he can't reach me. He can't contact me. I don't want to ever see this man ever again in my life. I don't want to ever run into this man ever again in my life. If I do, I'm going to have to mace him. I'm going to have to mace him, tase him, fight him, scratch him, kick him, bite him. I'm going to have to do something to him. Because if I run into him a third time, it's not going to be pretty. Because I've already told you, I don't want you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. You're not going to force me to try to do something that I don't want to do. A cop blocker. He was cop blocking so bad. Like, I sit up here and tell you that I'm sitting up here and lying, telling you that my feelings are involved with somebody else, and you say that you're not gonna be a hater, but this man gonna hurt you, and then you're gonna say, if I give you some head and I ask to be with you, that you're not gonna say no. You must have never thought in your life that I was gonna be with a man like you. Absolutely not. I'm 23. I don't feel like being tied down. There's still a lot of things that I want to figure out for myself before I get in a relationship. I wouldn't mind having a boyfriend just so that I could have somebody to, like, be my safe space when I have, like, an anxiety attack or something like that, or I feel like I'm a spiral out of control. I wouldn't mind having that, yeah, but not right now. I'm still figuring things out, and I feel like me getting in a relationship when I'm not when I'm not mentally where I want to be in life, is not only is that dragging me down, but that's dragging you down as well, because that's breaking the peace that you had when you came to me with all the mental things that I'm going through being with you, if that makes sense. So it's like, I do want to be in a relationship. I just can't be in a relationship, like, right now. So I hope you guys, I'm sorry that I didn't have, like, pictures and videos and stuff like that. Like, I didn't have no messages or anything like that because I didn't talk to him. I didn't have no pictures because we didn't take pictures. No messages because we didn't have messages. Yeah, so sorry that I didn't have, like, the screenshots and stuff like that, because like I just said, we didn't talk. I just remember things. I'm a bad rememberer. Like, I just remember things so bad, and I don't like that about myself, because I could just be sitting down and a random memory would come up, and then I just start going off about it. Like, I do not like to remember things. But yeah, I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. But the thing about it is, you could be nice, but be nice to an extent. Be nice to an extent where you're not made uncomfortable in your environment or where you're currently at. Just make sure that you're safe and that you're staying safe, because dudes these days can't take rejection. So you gotta put yourself first. You gotta make it home to your kids. You gotta make it home to your family. So put yourself first. I'm even thinking about making me some pepper spray, making my own pepper spray at home. Just be safe. Be safe and put yourself first. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that post notification on so you get notified every time Shay posts a video, so that you can become part of the gang. Follow me on everything at Totally Different Shay. Let me know some videos down below that y'all would like me to do, and I will get them done for y'all. I am currently filling out orders for my small business. I only have lip glosses and lip balms available right now. To be restocking on my lip scrubs. I'm doing that very soon. But if you want to shop my lip glosses and my lip scrubs, I will my lip glosses and my lip balms, I will link my website down below in the oh my gosh, I can't talk. Down below in the description, down below in the description. Follow me on everything at Totally Different Shay, and I will see y'all in the next video. Your status, fuck your status,